So for my JavaScript class that I took this year, our final project was to make a game. You can see mine going in the background there. It's just kind of like a little dungeon type game where the point is to go to the 9 different rooms, which you can see in the map there. Defeat the 3 enemies in each of the rooms, and then doing that will get you a key, which you can use to open the chest. Every time you defeat an enemy or open a chest, you'll get some gold, which you can use to buy items from the shop. Some of these items are actually necessary to buy in order to progress the game, such as the defense bonus, which you can see right there, which raises my defense by 1. And there's also an attack bonus as well, which raises my attack by 2. And getting those will let you beat some of these stronger enemies, because right off the bat, you're not actually going to have the stats required to fight them. Because you can't actually fight the bigger enemies right away, you can see me going to the different rooms here and finding enemies that I know are going to be weaker by finding ones with small health bars, because usually their attack and defense stats are a lot lower, meaning I can go, pick them off, get some gold, and then get some upgrades so that I can prepare for some of the harder enemies. You can see that every time I click on a tile with an enemy in it, it'll immediately jump into combat, and so I'll do damage to them equal to my attack minus their defense, and they'll do the same to me. Sometimes you'll see that my health doesn't actually change. That's because after getting a defense upgrade, my defense stat is actually higher than what they deal in their damage stat. So other than just the attack and the defense bonuses, you can see there's some other items in the shop as well that all do different things. The health potion is a really important one. You start with 3 of those. They'll bring you back up to your max health whenever you need them. Another starting item that I put in is the magic shield, which will negate all incoming damage for a single combat turn. You can buy it in the shop as well, but I didn't actually get it again in the demo. I just used it once earlier on. The one that I have in my inventory right now is the health bonus, which will actually raise your health by 2 points and bring you up to max health, so it's kind of like a really powerful potion. And then there's a sweep attack as well, which will bring all enemies in a room down to 1 health. I think in hindsight, I probably should have made that a little bit more expensive, because that is very, very strong item. Skipping ahead a little bit here, you can see I've upgraded my attack and my defense a lot, and I've made it to the last enemy in the room. You can see after beating him there, I get a key. If I stand within the range of the chest and use the key, I get the gold from it. And on the minimap there, you can see a little blue circle now, meaning that I completed that room, just so it's a little bit easier to keep track of what you've already done and what still needs to be done. And after a little bit more upgrading, I'm pretty close to finishing. You can see I've only got 1 room left, which I'll head there now. And as soon as I finish that enemy off and get the key, I will have beaten a dungeon, and it'll give me kind of a final score with the gold that I made it out with. So yeah, this is a really fun project.